Hey guys, I'm MegaGWolf and welcome back to the small mini-series, the Sonic Glitch Showcase. On the last video we learned how to do the super bounce, and this time we'll be using it to get into a stage you're not even supposed to. This glitch in particular is on the stage Crazy Gadget. Now the way to do this is a lot more difficult than just knowing the super bounce. There is a lot of crazy timing you need to have for it, but hopefully with my instructions you'll be able to do it yourself in no time. But as we're running through the stage, I want to explain the process in its rawest form and see how confusing it sounds. We need to get a checkpoint near a Chow key to then miss the next checkpoint because we need to get that Chow key as we die and complete the level while getting the goal ring upside down using a super bounce and a gravity field. Something like that. But there isn't really much I'm going to be able to show you without being at the area we need to be, so I'm just going to skip ahead. Okay, so this checkpoint and this Chow box here are the important things we need for this glitch. We need to leave the Chow box as it is and get this checkpoint and continue on with the stage as normal. You will come across one more checkpoint before you beat the stage. You must not get this checkpoint. Skip it entirely and continue on. You then continue normally for a little bit longer, although soon after we're going to need to perform the super bounce on this purple block here. Now playing this stage normally you would adjust the gravity, and on that platform on the other side that you can see in the bottom right would be where the ring is. What we need to do is, while the gravity is shifted in this way, we need to super bounce to the block up here and then spin dash jump to the block with the goal ring on it. Except as you can see, I'm on the bottom of it. Now let me just recap. You need to super bounce while upside down on this purple block to then be able to jump over to the platform where the ring would originally be. But instead, because of the gravity being shifted, you're on the bottom of that platform rather than on the top. So explaining this isn't going to be easy. I'm just going to do it and let you watch. What you have to do is die and then complete the stage. Now let me explain what the fuck I just did. As you get on this platform, you need to jump over the edge there and then work your way back before you fall and die. If done correctly, you should hear Sonic die in the same way he would die if he fell off a platform and into space. But you don't die right there and then, you're still in control of him, and then it will fade to black and bring you back to the previous checkpoint. Once you've then mastered the ability of jumping off, hearing that sound, and then jumping back again, you need to then jump off again in a very specific angle. But hopefully, if you do it correctly, you should see it almost fade to white. What this has essentially done is the game has thought you've just died, so it's reset you to the last checkpoint, but you've just beaten the stage. But this isn't the glitch. The glitch involves that Chow key there. If you pick it up just before the screen fades to black, the game doesn't know what the fuck to do and throws you in a test level. Pick up the Chow key too early, you'll just go to the Chow garden. Pick it up too late, you'll just beat the level. So you have to do some pretty silly stuff to get to here, and there's not really a whole lot to show off in here either. It's just a cool little thing you can do if you want to show off to your friends. And it is a cool little area to explore just to see what it looks like. It's all very colourful with random numbers, and as you can see, different slope angles and such. And it's very interesting to see how they left this within the code of the game. Obviously expecting no one to find it, I imagine. Again, I can take no credit for finding this, as I was following the very brief instructions of a video that I will link in the description. It is a video where he just does it rather than explains it, although he does explain it a little, but there's no voice involved, so I thought I'd give you the play-by-play to hopefully allow you to do this yourself. Again, I'm using the Sonic Adventure 2 HD version on my Xbox 360, and apparently this is also available to do on the original. I just don't have the original copy to prove it. But just to recap so you know what the hell was going on, you need to grab the checkpoint which is just next to the Chow box, and then ignore the next checkpoint you come across. It's very important you do that. Using the super bounce technique I explained in the previous video, you then super bounce on top of the purple platform as you're upside down on it. So I suppose technically on the bottom of the platform. From there you jump over to the grey ledge you see. You then jump off partially to hear the death sound of Sonic, jump off again to hopefully catch the ring in flight, die, and then complete the stage. From there you need to get the key just as the screen fades out, to then glitch the game into thinking for some reason you want to enter the test level. I don't know how it works, it just does. And there you go. That is one of the biggest glitches I've ever seen in Sonic Adventure 2. At least one of them. Apparently Knuckles has an easier way to get into this test level, but it doesn't look as cool as when you're in this level with Sonic. But I've never tried to do it with Knuckles, so I can't give you a demonstration. But those were the two little tricks that I knew for Sonic Adventure 2. I also know one for Sonic Generations, which I'll be doing in the next and probably the final episode of the Glitch Showcase. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. And it's just cool how Sonic's model still looks very natural, even though we're not meant to be seeing him like this. It honestly makes me want some kind of game that's designed like this. I don't know why.